In this video, I want to share when it may make sense to take Social Security early. Now, the common Social Security planning technique or strategy is to wait as long as you can before you have to start taking it or before you do start taking it. Really, if you can wait until age 70, that's the maximum benefit. And you hear that a lot because every year that you do wait, it goes up between 6 to 8% usually. When we run our Social Security optimizer, we've seen that in most cases, if clients can live past between 80 to 83, then it does make sense to delay Social Security until age 70 because that's when the break even, that's about where the break even point is. But sometimes we recommend taking it earlier than age 70 and sometimes even earlier before 66. So I want to share some of those reasons with you. But first, welcome back, or if I haven't met you yet, I'm Dave Zoller and I run a wealth management firm, Streamline Financial, with Tim and Luke and Sean, and we help people plan for and live their ideal retirement. If you're currently paying an advisor that is only helping with investment management and they're not talking about this sort of Social Security optimization or retirement income or tax planning strategy or withdrawal strategies, you can reach out to us because we may be able to help make sure that you're doing everything that you should be. Now, the first reason to start Social Security early is your health. I've got a client who had recovered from cancer and he was 66 and still working, and he decided, and really we decided, he just wanted to start taking Social Security now because even though he had income from work, he didn't need the Social Security, but he thought he might not live that long to that break-even point in his early 80s. Also, we looked at when he would stop working, and we estimated that the percent of his income, of all of his retirement income from Social Security, would only be about 10%. So 10%, his Social Security income makes up about 10% of his total retirement income, meaning that if he was wrong about how long he was going to live, then it wouldn't have that big of an impact on his retirement income plan. So we didn't wait until age 70. We started it at 66. Now that brings up point number 2 of when it may make sense to start Social Security early, and that is you might just need the income now. Every one of us has a unique life and journey that we just are going through, and if yours looks different than the previous client that I just mentioned, and if Social Security is going to make up a bigger percent of your future retirement income, and if you don't have any other sources of income coming in right now, or they're just not meeting it, you may have to take it earlier. It might make sense to take your Social Security now. Let's say that you're no longer working and pretend you're 65, then you might just take Social Security now so that you can have something coming in if there's no other wage or income. Because really waiting to maximize Social Security might not make sense if it's going to cause you a lot of stress or pain to delay it. But you really should see if there's someone you can talk to and get their thoughts before making a decision on your own, because it makes a lot of sense to get counsel from others too. And as a reminder, this is not financial advice for you because I don't know your specific situation. So I encourage you to find a financial professional before you make any decisions about Social Security and when to take it. Now, on to the third point. So you might be planning for retirement and maybe you've run the Social Security optimizer and you have a good chance that maybe you're going to live past 83 and lived into your 90s because of genetics and healthy living and whatever it might be. So on the financial side, it probably makes sense to delay Social Security. But we both know that every single financial decision also has an emotional component to it too. Let's pretend you're 64 and you're looking at the next few years, and this is actually an example of a client of ours, and you're thinking, well, maybe I want to travel now while I can. So the third reason to possibly start Social Security early is you want to spend more money now. You might be like one of our clients who she wanted to go to Israel a few years back, and she said, when I'm 70, I don't know how I'm going to feel. I might not be able to walk around as easily as I can now to all these cities that I want to see. And I know that I can do it now. So I want to do it now. So that encouraged her to start Social Security now so that she has the extra income and she's able to spend it now. We also looked at the next 25 years, though, as well, just to make sure it wasn't causing any red flags within her plan if she were to start Social Security now, and everything looked good, so she did it. As you can see, when to start Social Security is part science, which is the numbers part, and then part art, which involves the emotions. So it's going to be different for everybody, and I do highly encourage you to figure out the science part and the numbers part before you make a decision, because that can help give you more confidence to that decision. So I hope this was helpful for you as you're weighing the options of your Social Security strategy. And I tell these stories of clients and what they're doing just so you can get an idea and hear from what other people how it's working for them over these past few years. If it was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.